Yo, welcome to the video, guys. I just woke up, but I saw a lot more stuff came out about the whole Coryxkenshin situation. For those of you who don't know, I made two videos about it yesterday. One in which it was I did my initial thoughts about it, and then a second where I did a deep dive and really went into it based off what was said. Now, in the first one, I will say I was obviously more inclined to believe the person who said the allegations. And in the second one, after going through every single message and every single thing she posted, it kind of felt more like engagement bait, kind of felt more like this. And you know, hey, some people be doing engagement bait. I'm not even gonna lie, my first video, the title's definitely a bit of clickbait, but that's just what happens sometimes. But she was more so pushing it as if she wasn't doing that at all. And then more things have come to light that I feel as if should be spoken about more. Let me actually get off this screen real quick. Okay, yeah, I'm back. So looking more into it, like I said in the second one, I already believed that I already believed that something was wrong with it. It didn't really make that much sense. And I even pointed out that, like I said, what was it? That there's no real, it's a he said she said in the beginning, which it doesn't even matter because, spoiler, those messages were doctored. Those are they're fucked with. And then also I said that when he said the message about like her cancer and said that weird shit, that it was cut out, it was cropped. You don't even know if he's really the one who said it. You know what I mean? Which, to be fair, it's kind of everything. Sorry if I yawn. Like I said, I just woke up. That's kind of everything. But before I dive too deep into it, this guy's TikTok, the Moon Girl, he really goes and does a little deep dive thing that, I mean, I've seen other people talking about it, but it was more so just they're super on their defending Corey thing doing on this. Because there still needs to be pushed. There are some weird people who instantly, before even the allegations are disproven, they jump on it and they're like, Corey couldn't do this. I picked Corey's side. Someone said that in one of my videos, talk about I'm on Corey's side nonetheless. When at that point Corey said nothing else came out. No one had anything. Even what they said was nothing. So you actually just picked, besides what the girl said, you just said Corey's safe. Corey's cool, which he could be, very well could be. But yeah, let's get into this. This is this guy said a lot of things that made sense. Firstly, the lady said he made fun of her cancer in 2019. She posted a video talking about she was diagnosed with it in 2020. So how the fuck did you how did you tell him in 2019 if you did in 2020? I'm not going through every single one of his posts. I guess she deleted the video of the cancer diagnosis also. Which I kind of said also, the fact that there were a bunch of clips of gaming and then those weren't doing well. Like, they're doing relatively well. I mean, at least they'd be well in my regard, but not like to, you know, an actual degree of making it. It's just like, I was like, that just doesn't seem right. Why would you post it here? Why did she crop this? I said the same thing. She cropped because she didn't want to leak his numbers. A horrible take. If those messages were, why would the number be exposed? Well, this is just a weird take, by the way. I don't know about the numbers or whatnot, but this is it. I can only assume that she told Corey she had cancer back in 2019, which would be on an iPhone 11, and the SS was taken on a newer iPhone. So the screenshot now is currently on a new iPhone. So it's either you have his number saved or it wouldn't be his same number. I feel like first red flag because it doesn't add up. Need to do the text fonts. This was the thing. This is the thing. Here I talk about this doesn't really don't really look at this right here. It's just like the font from the name and shit. That's whatever. But this right here down is what kind of stands out to me. That that font is just completely different than this, and if that doesn't make you think that, you know, the messages are doctored, what's the part that got me the most? The profile picture swaps, which I looked back in the actual ones for this. Her profile picture swaps 3 times. Not only that, but the color of her name changes, which means that in whatever Discord or whatever capacity this is, her title changed also. So did all of these happen within the span of 3 hours? No. What do I think happened now? Because I mean, if you look at these two profile pictures, right? 10:24, the normal thing. You didn't have anything in between, so you switched to this profile picture and that, and then this is the fake time, the different font, and then goes back to the normal time when you did that. Just seems a bit odd. And yeah, they pointed out again right here, the profile picture does keep changing. These are pieces showing evidence of yeah, ulterior motive. Yeah. This I feel like is nothing. Like a lot of people just highlight. This doesn't look like text highlights. I don't know if they were going for in-app highlights, but actually that does kind of look like the Discord in-app highlight. So maybe they were trying to copy that. I don't know if they were, because maybe they're just trying to highlight that it was Corey's name. But I feel like if you're gonna do that, you could do the full thing. So maybe this is like a fake in-app. Huh? That's weird. So it's being said. Yeah, font change and that both in here. Yeah, the highlighted ones do have font change. Yeah, that is kind of crazy how people found it. But look at the way they're finding it isn't even because he said anything. They're catching her in a lie. Her words were done well. It was just this. It was just the phone. She didn't take it to the nitty gritty. Of it. But in 2018, the iPhone XR was released at that time. The control center doesn't work like that. She swiped down from the top to the control center for screen recording, but back then you had to swipe up because the control center came from the bottom. So wouldn't her screen recording be recent, meaning the format should be the same too? That is true. That is true. Yeah, if it was iPhone XR or 11, it wouldn't be that. But also, if it was past, it couldn't have been those in general. I don't care to delve too deep in this. If she told him in 2019 but was diagnosed with it in 2020. Also, a lot of people talk about this 8-9 years ago. I didn't originally know that, but then again, bringing something up, if this was all fully true, bringing something up even 9 years later doesn't really change much. I just need to make sure people understand that 9 years, I mean, unless he comes out and tells everyone like some whole spiel story about I've changed, I've become a different person, because after 9 years you can really change as a person, which is true. But I just don't know if you can say that without him saying anything, because all you see him from his YouTube videos. So you coming with the idea that he's already changed over this time is a bit off. You know what I mean? That's just a bit weird. Let's go to the next thing. Something smells fishy. No, in no way are you trying to victim blame. I mean, she's a victim to her sexual assault, not anything by him. So what was the point? The point was to make him look bad, I guess. I'm not excusing the joke he made, but it was, I mean, depending if he even made the joke, I don't even know. Allegedly, but low-key, this doesn't help her case. It's on Twitter. I could scroll back up. Apparently, old girl was asking people to edit the screenshot. She dropped an audio of her admitting she was also into Corey's sleepy thing, had a side man while dating Corey and tried to play it off. Disregarding this completely. This is a TikTok reply comment. I'm disregarding that completely. I've heard of Bam Adebayo being traded to the Lakers, so I'm not going to be paying too much attention to that. She does whole picture, by the way. What is this? I'm not taking TikTok comment. TikTok comments through the ear, bro. I'm not going to be listening to that. But, yeah, like I said in the second video, shit just didn't seem right. And with those other stuff, I mean, they still could have had like a weird relationship or whatnot, or anything, and she could just be like a bitter ex, which is more so what I was saying in the second video. You know, I'm not a criminal and nothing but clickbait here, guys. So, if you clicked it, you know, I did my job. But yeah, Corey seems to be chilling here. I'm not gonna lie. Seems to be chilling, and even if, let's say, everything that was just said was a lie, everything that just said wasn't believed and whatnot, I would actually just sit back and go, okay, whatever. I don't really care, because this is just a random TikTok situation. But the Coryxkenshin defenders are going to be like, no, this, that, Corey's safe, and then they're going to pretend like nothing happened. This situation really means nothing like anything. A fun fact, Dr. Disrespect, who was talking to minors, is getting 250,000 viewers on his streams right now. 250,000 concurrent live viewers. Yeah, these shits do not matter. If you can talk to kids and the internet doesn't give a fuck, then you can mentally fuck whoever you want, bro. You can brain fuck whoever. It doesn't matter. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could see up there, it's the likes till I dye my hair. I mean, subs till I dye my hair. I need to update it because I got 3 more last night. Thank you to everyone who did that. Please subscribe. Helps me out a lot. Love you guys, and peace.